Like I feel like I sound like I have a frog stuck in my throat.
Do you not?
No.
It's really good for you.
A frog?
Yeah, frog in the throat. This is my first sip of coffee
today. Get out of there, Kermit.
Yeah, but it's so warm in here.
That was your Kermit voice? Oh, man.
What was that? Do your Kermit voice.
I can't. My voice is raspy.
So is mine.
Hey, guys.
Ooh, nice and bitter. How's yours?
What'd you get?
Black coffee unsweetened. You have to say unsweetened. Yeah.
Black coffee unsweetened?
Because they add sugar to their black coffees now.
Do they?
Yeah.
And no one asked for it?
No one asked for it.
Really?
Yeah, it feels like Mean Girls, where they're just trying to make you fat without you knowing.
With the
bars.
The bars.
I'm like, I've been going to Starbucks every day. Why am I 10 pounds heavier? I get a black coffee.
The bars that were for children in Africa. Shouts out to Katie Heron for that one.
That was a great. I'm wearing my
Miss Lindsay Lohan,
Japanese plain socks. So I'm feeling ready.
Oh. You don't wear those with shoes?
No.
They're just supposed to be like
sock slippers.
You can run a marathon in those.
I have.
Do you have those toe?
No.
Okay, good. That's good.
That would be awful.
That'd be.
Anytime someone's wearing those, I just stare at their feet and wonder like why I hate them so much.
Yeah, they were really popping like 2010. I feel like I saw a lot of people with them. And now I don't see too many people with them, but I still see people with those shoes.
If we could call them people.
Yeah, I don't think, yeah. Yeah, they live a different, reality than us.
My toes, when they had the socks that weren't the shoes, just the socks, my little piggies don't fit in those.
Wait, the socks with the toes.
Yeah.
Those are dumb too.
That's pointless.
Yeah, it's like, why?
It's like giving yourself 5 foot wedgies, or would it be 4 foot wedgies? 8 foot wedgies.
Whatever the hell it is, but it's dumb.
Yeah.
Like no one needs that shit.
No.
I think about that shit all the time. And it's like, why do we make that?
I don't know. There's a new trend at the gym now where the girls are wearing jumpsuits. It's a one-piece jumpsuit. Just a tank top. It looks like it should just be Spanx to put under your body to suppress things. Is it suppress? Do you suppress your body like
suppress? Like it means like, yeah.
Okay.
Or decompress.
Anywho.
I dropped out.
It shows I don't know the word.
Yeah. But
it shows every single curve. And I want to know what guy made this and why this is trending.
Really?
It's awful.
You got to make that pop up on the screen for the fans to see because I'm trying to picture it.
It's just shorts. It looks like a wrestling.
But it's a one piece.
Yeah, like a guy's wrestling suit, but cuter for a girl.
Okay.
It shows every curve, every flaw. Your belly button even goes in.
Really? And they want it.
They follow the trends, so that's fashion.
That's the fashion.
That's the gym fashion right now.
I've dressed the exact same since I could fucking remember.
Let's put your photo up. Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
You're the trendsetter.
Yeah, I said trends. High Waters Vans and a t-shirt.
I've seriously dressed the same.
Best dressed 2008.
I was supposed to win best dressed, and I was going to wear a white long sleeve, long pant unitard. And
you lost.
I lost.
It happens. It happens to the best of us, But you were very active in high school, yeah?
I was
like
active acne, active in sports.
Mm-hmm. No, that's what I mean. Like you were like,
yeah.
Gosh, you participated in school activities. Were you like part of the fucking what did he call it?
No nerd shit.
It's not nerd shit.
Besides the hidden marching band thing.
What the hell is the damn thing that the kids do? There's like a treasurer.
No,
president.
none of that.
What do they call it in school? They call it
the nerd club.
No.
I know what you're talking about. The school.
It's not called like the presidential shit, but you know what I'm talking about.
Assembly? No. I know what you're talking about.
The president of the high school.
There was a yearbook club girl. There was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't part of that.
Gosh, I forget what it was called.
I know, it's so far gone.
Whoever's listening is gonna be like, "Yo, they're dumb as fuck."
I'll look
That's
at
gonna
that.
be majority of the comments. Yo,
So wait.
these two are fucking should go back to school.
No, thank you.
I know. I've had nightmares where I've like where things got fucked up and I had to go back to school, to high school. To where they were like, "Hey, you actually didn't graduate.
Oh my God.
You got to come back."
That is a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
I could never.
Oh no.
I don't know how I did it.
I don't either. What the fuck?
It was I didn't get good grades in high school.
You didn't?
No. That's why I'm like I was in no club.
Really?
I was friends with everyone as a social butterfly, but I liked partying and I think it was like a 2 point something.
I was thinking about it. If you didn't do any of that shit, you probably kick ass at school. I know I would have. Cause I only say that because my work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if I just cared about it, I would have fucking killed it.
Well, that's the thing.
Not even like cared about it like strongly. even if I just fucking gave a tiny bit of care for school, I would have been the best. Only because of my work ethic.
Because we got through it by giving zero shit. So if we gave one shit.
Because think about it. Because I think about the things that I was like really good at. And I'm like, man, if I just had that same energy for school, then I'd be fucking...
I think about that a lot with sports. Because with soccer and lacrosse, I was naturally good. Mm-hmm. I got to get, like, lacrosse instantly got moved up to varsity, blah, blah, blah. But the problem is when you're instantly good at something, and I've been always making sure I don't do it with stand-up, is that you just stop. Because you were good in the beginning, you don't work hard to get better. That was a bad habit I had, but I was also
I'm trying to
young.
follow that. I missed that. So, try it again.
Okay. So I had a bad habit when I was younger of anything I was naturally good at.
Got it.
I wouldn't work hard for anymore. So I would stay at my point A.
Yeah.
Because it was good enough.
Like you just caught on fast and it was just like, boom.
So with stand-up, I'm always like, I gotta not do that. I have to constantly get better.
That's the thing I love about stand-up. It's because stand-up is not so forgiving. You know what I mean? Stand-up will let you know how it feels about you. Oxnard. Sunday in Miami. Sunday in Miami Improv.
Thanks for being honest.
We'll let you know. That's the beauty of it. You can't go around that and stand up.
No.
You can never go around a crowd just not fucking with anything you say. And then there's some people that are so delusional that they just keep doing that every time.
I was going to bring up the people who don't notice. Because
those are my favorite people because I'm like, man, they're up there having the time.
Yeah, dude, I just killed it.
Yeah, they have no clue. And they're just like, yeah. Get off stage with a smile, smiling the whole time.
I'm like this.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's delusion. I don't know what it is. But there's something to where it's like, you have the same performance every time. I don't know what it is.
Part of me is a little jealous. I mean, I'd never want that because it's not going to end well. But
because you're jealous of the confidence. Because they have a level of confidence to where it makes them so delusional. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? To where you're just like, and all you can do is just go,
good job,
and just clap for those motherfuckers. Because I'm like, hey,
it is fun when you
go ahead.
When you're like, when you're like in a silly mood of when an audience sucks and you're like confidently, let's just have fun because there's nothing I can do. That's what you did at that show.
Wait, what?
Like just confidently, like let's play around.
Yeah, I mean, when you I'm early in the headlining game, but like as you do it more and more and more, it gives you, because you're doing longer time, it gives you a lot more time to figure certain things out that you just never would figure out at like a open mic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the beauty of stand up, because you do graduate. You know what I mean? And you do level up and go on. But with headlining, yeah, it makes you, it's a new level of like figuring out shit that you just don't necessarily, you can't figure out at an open mic.
No, a lot of things you can't figure out at an open mic. The only thing you get out of an open mic is comfortability on stage or just saying something out loud.
Yeah, that's the beauty of open mics, is that like you have that. Yeah, you go up there and you eat dick a lot. You know what I mean? That's the thing of open mics. You go up there and eat dick a lot until you just figure out how to not
eat a dick.
Eat a dick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some people gobble a dick, but
I was
neither here nor there.
I was honored to be with Shapel at his last open mic of the rest of his life.
I was like, man, I don't want to do this no more.
And he goes up, and then the rest of the mic people are just riffing on his stuff.
Yeah, because it was, that was, oh, yes.
Talking about bench presses?
Bench presses, yes. Everybody was going up and saying how much they could bench. So
they all spent $5 to just riff on your set.
So funny.
You should have gotten $1 from each set.
I was like, I'm gonna need y'all to pay me for that. That was actually pretty funny.
We made the best of it.
Yeah, we made the best of it. But yeah, like, I don't know, like I was like, I don't know. I've been in front of crowds enough to where, sorry, my voice is just fucking driving me crazy.
He's in a band called Mad Peaceful, and that's what you sound like after a show.
Yeah.
Or after gobbling dick.
I didn't do my warm up, and we had band practice earlier that day. Whatever.
You need to give a 3. You can't stop at 2. What's the third one?
But wait, what was I talking about?
Gobbling dick.
No, I wasn't. I was already past that part. Oh, I've gotten comfortable enough to where I'm cool with just saying a new joke in front of a big crowd. Mm-hmm.
And the best thing is when you try it and it doesn't work and you say, well, that didn't work, always gets a laugh.
Yeah. Yes.
So you don't have to be that nervous.
And they're right there with you. Mm-hmm. They get it. Most of the crowds get it. Unless you're just bombing the whole time.
Yeah.
But if you getting laughs, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, I'm gonna throw this new one out, and then you throw that new one out, and then it may or may not work, but you at least said it. That's the thing. I just like gotta say it. Shout out to that squirrel.
Squirrel's a big part of my podcast.
One day you just gotta put it right there. Just for this. It goes along. It's too funny.
You think?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you obviously could switch it back, but, switch that mirror and that squirrel.
All right.
That's where it's at. Shout out to toasted oat milk vanilla latte.
I was going to get us, before you got your coffee, but this is better. It's bigger. All-state mocha.
What is that?
Not all state, all time.
All time. Shout out to All Time Cafe.
Ooh, in Los Feliz. It is so good.
That place is. I love food, like a lot. And it sucks because I shouldn't love it that much.
It really sucks.
It sucks because, listen, I looked better before.
Well, that's why they're called before photos.
Yeah, like my before is way better than my afters. You know what I'm saying? Like my afters are fucking ooh, like, and then they're not like ooh, but they're still ooh. And it's tough because I'm like
so tough.
I hate looking at my before photos because I'm like, damn, I was killing it.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
I always try to. Whenever I'm at my perfect weight, I freak out. I kind of like sabotage myself. I'm like, it's not going to last long.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did this. I don't know how I got back to the weight I wanted to get at.
Yeah.
And I know I'm about to fuck shit up.
Mm-hmm. But that's what happens.
And then I do. And then now I'm at the after again. And I'm just like, I had it good. I was good for a year and a half on it again.
I figured it out.
What?
The work ethic we put into stand-up, we have to put it into that.
I have noticed that being a thing to where lately I've been putting more into stand-up because you only have so much energy. But that's also an excuse. You can make time for everything.
I was going to say, you're making excuses.
Yeah.
Ooh, teacher. She's making excuses.
I got but I'm grateful.
Yeah. No, it is tough. And I'm like, okay, I got to put that in. And I've been doing a lot better when I go on the road too. I'm like, do not eat bad. Because I'm like because I've just noticed this pattern when I go on stage because, you know, you go to a different city, they have, you know, restaurants that we don't necessarily have here in LA. So, you know, you want to try these nice ass restaurants, but they're just not the healthiest. And so, like, I've made it apparent to just fucking not do that. And
club food is covered in sodium. Because every time after I eat anything from a club, my belly goes,
right? Like, I was mad at myself the other night. I told you this, where I fucking had 3 vegan tacos that were delicious, but they were just bigger than what I thought. You know, when they gave me my plate, I was like, oh, I didn't know it was like that. And fucking
3 tacos, you would not think that's a lot.
Yeah. And I was so bloated before my set. I was on stage. I was like doing the whole pull the mic away from, you know, and belch and all that shit. It was
you
fucking.
You didn't tell me the belching.
Yes, it sucked.
Oh.
I hated my life.
Damn.
Because I hate that feeling. My stomach was bloated.
The thing is, I can't not finish a plate.
Same.
I need to do the to-go box thing where you ask for it in the beginning and put it away. Because otherwise...
You know, there's certain things I can't finish. I can't finish like a fucking Chipotle burrito.
Give me 2.
For real?
Easy. I actually have an addiction to Chipotle.
Really?
I cut myself off 7 months ago, so 2023.
Damn.
I went there for my high school graduation dinner. It's a whole thing. I could eat it every day. I could eat one burrito like easy.
Really?
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I can't finish those burritos.
Oh, I could finish it, I swear to God, and ask for more.
Really? Damn.
I don't know. I just love it so much.
Yeah, there's certain shit I just can't finish, and that's one of them.
That's why I can't eat it, because I can finish it.
Because you can finish it. Food is tough. Because there's so much good food out there, and they're like, you're not supposed to eat that because it's bad for you. And I go,
The hard thing is that every place is trying to sabotage us.
Yeah. But there are also a lot of places that are starting to like really up the game on healthier options. And I go, turn your head this way. Look at the healthy stuff right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to. And
then once you finish eating, the good thing, you're so happy.
You feel better.
And you're like,
you feel better.
But when you're hungry, that little devil is
like... It's like what I did the other night. After my show, 11:30 at night, I wanted to go to that ramen spot. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, man, I'm so hungry. My stomach was growling. And I'm like, I'm gonna eat this fucking ramen. And I was like, don't do it. You don't want to go to sleep with fucking ramen in your belly like that. So I just fucking spoons of peanut butter.
I always have peanut butter in there.
I was just like, just do like a couple spoons of that. Boom. Which like did the job. I was like, fuck something. Yeah. Yep. And it was easy. Nothing crazy. Didn't feel bloated. It was just, and I was able to fall asleep.
That's good. I know. It's tough. It is tough. I don't think skinny people get enough credit because a lot of people, like I'll see a skinny bitch. And I'll be like, that bitch. And then remind yourself that bitch has self-control.
Yeah. Now, fuck that. I'm body positive, motherfucker. I love my shit. Yeah, they are.
I mean that bitch in like, she looks great.
Yeah.
It is a positive. She's a bitch.
Like a Cindy Crawford.
Yes.
Yeah.
Such a bitch.
Such an old reference, by the way, but
that's a great reference.
That's the one I had to go with.
Yeah.
I'll try more modern, like a Lindsay Lohan. Still a bit older. Still a bit older.
No one has ever looked at Lindsay Lohan's body and gone. Wait, Mean Girls.
I was in love with her.
I'm picturing her now.
Oh.
Very different.
Yeah.
But I guess old Lindsay Lohan. She was skinny and had big boobs, which is not easy.
I was such a dork. I had, I think I had this photo of her on my MySpace where she's like in this she just got done doing this like bathing. It was for some magazine.
No.
And I thought she was so big, and I put it on like I don't know. I can't remember if it was my MySpace or something. Or if I just had the picture in my folder, like, damn, that bitch, man, baby, that bitch bad. What's up, girl? I don't remember, but I was fucking madly in love with her.
That's a fun
Especially
one.
after Mean Girls. I was all about it. I loved her.
Poor Lindsay.
I don't know where she's at now, but shouts out.
She's on a roller coaster.
She is? Oh, she still is?
I think she might be on a better path now.
Good.
It looks like.
Good. Because I need Mean Girls 2 to come out.
That would be fun.
You know, parenthood. You know, meaning like they're parents now and shit.
Oh, I was like, was there a Parenthood movie I didn't know
Honestly, I don't know if they could do that. Because Mean Girls was... No, actually, Mean Girls had such a positive message. They could totally fucking do that.
I think so.
Especially at the end. Like, the end of the movie was like, it wraps up with a positive fucking message. It wasn't just all craziness. But that's real shit. Listen, Euphoria is crazier than fucking Mean Girls.
I can't watch Euphoria.
It was tough.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Euphoria, though.
Not my cup of tea.
Not it's... We're getting old.
No!
That's what that was. That's what that is.
Me not liking Euphoria?
Like us going, ooh, that's a bit much. To Euphoria? Ooh, that's a bit much.
Oh, I said that's not my cup of tea.
Exactly.
I'm using a reusable cup.
You see where the mind is headed? That's adulthood. We're like, ooh, Euphoria. Oh my God. These children.
I can't believe the nudity.
Yes. You hear that?
They're doing so many drugs.
What are we, 90? You see what I'm saying?
So I'm going to be watching Euphoria later.
I know. I need to feel young. I got to watch it.
I love rom-coms, all of them. But I've come to a weird age to where
What's your favorite?
Of all time, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
That's a good one. Mine's Crazy Stupid Love.
That's a really good one. Yeah. I've seen that one a bunch.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a great one.
That one
hits.
Fucking love that one. I fucking love rom-com. I'll get fucking excited over a fucking rom-com.
I mean, that combo.
It's like the best it's like the best feeling.
You know you're going to end happy.
Yeah.
Even a bad one, it's still uplifting.
Yeah, like give me that shit. Give me all of it. I'll fucking have a rom-com marathon at my house.
I do have rom-com marathons.
Shouts out. Let's do it.
With Chipotle.
Oh my God. I don't know if I can do that.
No. But yeah.
Like at Chipotle, I can only get the bowl. But,
no, I'm not allowed.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about rom-coms. Yeah, shouts out.
I can't watch ones that have younger people than me. No. I can't watch high school rom-coms.
I don't even know any ones that are out.
There's a bunch that are just people in their teens, and I'm like, they don't even know love. They don't.
I mean, that was the same shit, though. Because when we were younger, some of the motherfuckers were in their teens.
That's what I mean. Now I'm like...
Oh, got it.
They have to be my age or older. Around-ish.
Teens know about love, right? Nah.
I just know they're never going to actually end up together. Too.
Yeah, when you think about it, how, like, high school sweethearts?
Mm-mm.
Think about that.
Definitely going to end with one person cheating on the other person.
Honestly, that would suck. High school sweetheart?
I would hate that.
It's like, motherfucker, I'm only with you?
That sounds horrible.
Oh. Still? We're still together?
I would look at that person's dick and be like...
But it is interesting. It is interesting. Like, I'm like, damn, how do they do that? Like, what's the science to that?
Christianity. I can't say it.
Christianity.
Christianity.
A lot of times it ain't that. Some of them motherfuckers are atheists. You know?
That's hot.
Atheists fall in love. Atheists fucking fall in love.
Yeah.
You know?
There's more room.
The power of love. It is, but I do think it's very interesting when someone's like they've been together since fucking high school.
That's like the person who's
and they're
never...
like in their 40s.
Yeah.
Think about that.
And they're still in love.
Still in love. Strong.
They just got lucky.
Like, it's like, maybe it's like, not, like, I guess the comparison is like maybe growing up with like a best friend.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
Think about like your friend that you've been friends with for like years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's like that.
It's like them. Dating a sibling.
I wasn't.
But it does make...
That's not... where I was going.
But you know how like, you'll call a sibling and then like it's that one person that knows I'm trying to figure something out and they'll know it like that because we grew up together.
Yeah.
But you're fucking them and it's legal.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And I love that shit. That's one of my favorite things about my best friend, Tommy, is literally I could just say the most vague like shit and he'll be like, oh, when and he'll know exactly.
It's the best.
Exactly. I'll be like, dude. And then he's like, you're thinking about blah, blah, blah. And I go, fuck yeah, I am.
That's how it is with my brother.
He's like that.
And instantly. I love playing the game of like, I'll just say something, see if you can guess it. And he always gets it. And it's zero hint, pretty much.
Shout out to brother.
Shout out to brother. And what was your friend's name?
Tommy.
And Tommy.
Shout out to
Ryan
Tommy.
and Tommy.
Yes. Tommy just fucking instant. I'm like, how the fuck did he know that?
So that would be nice to have that person.
Yeah, yeah.
There's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah, that's probably, yeah. And I'm like, high school sweethearts, they probably have their own, they're like, fuck the world. We got us. That's why they're together.
You have to have a kind of...
We look at it as an outsider and we're like, ew, gross. Because we would never do it, but that's kind of a dickhead of us to go and be like, ew, what do you guys do that for? That's gross.
A part of it's
Meanwhile, they're just in love and killing it at being in love. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, we're like...
They're definitely cheating on each other.
Yeah, exactly. We're all trying to fucking, disrespect their fucking...
Yeah.
Disrespect maybe their love.
Maybe a little jealous.
Yeah. Deep down. It is jealousy.
Yeah.
It's jealousy.
I don't want it.
I think people are liars. People always all the time, like people that are like, I don't want fucking companionship. I don't fucking need a significant. You're a liar.
If they're saying that verbally out loud, they want it.
They want it.
If not, why are you saying it?
Why are you saying it? Why you gotta tell me? Why you telling me? What? Mm-hmm. Who you want? Who you looking at? Who you have a crush on right now?
It's sad.
You know what I mean? It's fucking true.
It's very true. You see right through it. The older you get, the more you can see what people actually mean. You can transcribe it.
Yeah, it's like, bitch, I know you want I know you want love. You listen to love songs.
Every song is a love song.
Every song is a love song. Rom-com fanatic.
Love is tight.
Love is tight.
Check out his merch.
Yeah.
Should we get into the wiener?
Yeah.
This garbage man outside's a huge wiener right now.
It's weird because, I don't even think about it. Should we wait till he's over?
Garbage men, anytime you want them to move fast, it feels like it's Reno 911 where they're just reversing forward and backwards.
Shout out to Reno 911.
So funny.
You're talking about the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
They filmed it in Miami. Oh, but you're not from Miami.
No, but close.
But close.
That would be, a role like that would be a dream role.
It's so funny.
What would be your dream role? I'm burping.
No, you're good. Damn, that's a good question. Dream role.
I mean, I wouldn't, if someone asked me out of nowhere, I wouldn't say Reno 911.
So I guess the question is like something that's already happened and filmed in that I would have loved to be in. Mm-hmm. Ooh, damn.
This is our garbage talk.
Probably Tombstone.
Tombstone?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
Western.
that.
I would love to do a Western.
That would be really good.
And I would want to be like a badass fucking gunslinger. Did I tell you I practiced that shit?
No.
I never showed you that.
You could do it well?
Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah.
There's a little gun at Toby's house that I play with.
Send me a video.
I'll show you.
You should have done it for your video.
I'll do it when I go to Dallas.
Okay.
When I tour Dallas, I'll fucking...
He's working on his promo videos. So
yep.
They're getting wild. Get ready.
Wild and ready.
All right, Garbage Man is gone. Let's get into the weekly wiener. Ah! You don't like talking about wieners? I'm going to just need you to sign this form.
I know, right?
So the weekly wiener is someone who did something very small, but just a total wiener move that bugged you.
I was driving and I was by that Pavilions. And I don't know, like obviously there was a little bit of a mix. It's a grocery store. Usually at grocery store parking lots, whatever, like there's always some kind of fucking build up, but you gotta accept that, which I accept every time because it's like everyone's coming in and out. It's got a lot of fucking traffic. It's a grocery store. People like groceries. People still cook at home.
Some do.
Some do. You know what I mean? And this dude just fucking laid on his horn behind me. At me. And I'm sitting here talking on the phone too. And he does it again, but he like lays on it. And I go, so finally I told the person I was talking to on the phone, I said, hold up. I get out of my car and I look at the dude. I go, what's up? And then he just sits there quiet. I go, no, what's up? What's wrong?
Good.
He goes, you almost hit me. I said, do you need to do something about it?
What did you say?
Do you need, like, I'm like, do you need to do something about it? Do you need to do something? And he just kept staring at me because he was just like.
When you're politely questioning someone, it's the best because they freak out. They want you to be high.
Yeah. I didn't yell. I said, do you need to do something? Do you need to get it off your chest? You can do that.
No.
You know, and so then he kind of just sat there quietly and I got back in my car or whatever. And then here's the part that fucking got me. I'm driving off and he's like behind me and I'm turning and then he goes,
no way. Oh, that's funny. Did you laugh?
Yeah, I laughed.
That is.
Yeah, because it was pretty funny.
I kind of wonder if he was trying to be funny.
I don't know. But he was really heated. And then, but when I got out of the car and I just said, do you need to do something?
Yeah.
That's when he kind of just fucking.
I would not have expected the extra honk.
Neither did I. Because he was quiet the whole time when I was talking to him. And he said I had cut him off, but it's also like, I'm not meaning to.
Yeah.
It's this weird fucking parking situation at the grocery store.
And that Pavilions, is it the one near Melrose Ramen?
Right by the ramen. Yeah.
That one it's weird.
It's so weird.
That parking lot is not a normal parking lot.
It easily gets congested. Like, you know, you can easily get in a pileup.
Something was wrong with the way they designed it.
I swear to God.
That extra honk.
It made me laugh and also made me go, that mother.
That's what it would have been like that fucker kind of laugh.
Yeah, because I'm just like, I'm giving you an opportunity.
And then he was such a little pussy.
Yeah, like I'm giving you an opportunity.
I mean, a wiener.
He was a little security guard.
Was he?
I had said little security guard. He wasn't like a little security guard, but
smaller than usual.
I don't know. I couldn't really tell he was sitting down.
Okay. My wiener is not as fun.
That one's not as
my wiener is not as fun.
Why not?
Well, the wiener I was thinking of. So when we were in Florida, we went to Ole Ole.
No, we didn't.
I mean, my family and I, when we were in Florida, my family and I went to, I said it and then I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was like.
Multiple we's going on.
Yeah.
When you and I were in Florida, my family and I went to Ole Ole, my favorite restaurant of all time. I've been going there since a baby, every year for my birthday. I love the place. But during the quarantine, free chips and salsa, of course, Mexican restaurant, they now bring out these little plastic ramekins of salsa, individual, which is nice. You get your own.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to fight your family over double dipping like I used to yell at my brother when I was little. But the thing is, they charge for another one now.
Here's my thing. What the fuck are these places charging for sauce?
I understand salsa is different from sauce, but
salsa,
it's
sauce.
Still sauce. It's
why? Because literally when I think about it, it's the most simple thing on your fucking menu.
Just give it to us.
You have steak. You listen. I don't know if they're trying. I don't know if they're struggling. They're like, hey, we got to start charging for the fucking. We got to start charging for the salsa.
Imagine the ketchup.
And it's like, bitch, you serve. Yeah, ketchup always free. Ketchup always fucking free. Mustard always fucking free. Mayonnaise always free.
But I think if those like fancier burger places, if you only get to choose 2 condiments and they bring them in little ramekins, And then if you use those, you have to pay for more.
Yeah.
So you do pay for ketchup at some places.
Do you?
I think Stout Burger, you get to choose 2, or some of them you choose your side sauces and you have to pay for more. And I'm a sauce whore.
I don't get why ketchup is the only thing that's free.
Ketchup's the best.
Ketchup is just,
Not the best, but I love
ketchup is a little fucking condiment, just like aioli, chipotle aioli, or whatever fuck. You know what I mean?
How did ketchup get so undervalued?
Undervalued. Ketchup's like, what the fuck? I can't get. I'm not worth anything.
Ketchup must be sad.
I'm the main fucking ingredient, bitch.
You need me for barbecue.
Yeah.
For
fries, like
barbecue sauce is the only one I could think of.
I don't like people that have fries and only ranch.
You don't?
Have ketchup. Ketchup too.
I like a variety.
Yeah, get a variety. Don't just do only ranch with fries.
Mm-hmm.
Like ketchup is the OG. Keep it there.
Keep it. And sometimes you can mix them both.
It's so fucking weird. I hate that shit. You're gonna charge me for a sauce.
So yeah, I was upset about that. That's a wiener move.
And then I'm getting mad at a fucking 16-year-old kid.
Was he young in the car?
No. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying the server. Or the bus boy.
Yeah, the bus boy just like.
So then you always go, I know it's not your fault.
Yeah.
And then you hear yourself and you're like, why are you even saying anything?
Those are my favorite situations to deal with. When I worked in hotels, I'd kill it.
When people would ask you for this sauce?
No, when people would try to like, when you're dealing with a rude customer, was always my favorite.
I enjoyed it too. I enjoyed the challenge.
Yes.
Is that what you liked?
It wasn't even a challenge. I was like, this is fucking easy.
What would you do? Should we play one out?
I'm thinking of a situation where, okay, so I used to work at this hotel in Orange County, and there was that convention. What is the pageants that the for the little girls?
Oh, those are so creepy.
Yeah, it's like
creepy girl pageant thing. Yeah,
it's fucking weird.
It's disgusting.
Almost like Little Miss Teens
Slut.
or whatever.
Oh, Little Miss Slut. Miss Bad
So there was a
Mama.
convention of that going on, but it was like a younger age. It was like, I don't know. Anyways,
okay.
But so there was a convention of that going on all weekend because our hotel was connected to the Anaheim Convention Center. So like we got all the traffic whenever there was anything that was going on, and so a lot of times the parents of those children. They like
I have
be a
to
little
pee
sassy.
so bad.
Oh,
I really didn't want to cut you off, but now I'm worried I'm going to piss myself.
I don't want you to piss yourself. Go to the bathroom. Take your pee break. So anyways, yeah. So I was working the night shift because that shit goes on all fucking day. And a lot of those parents, like I said, and the dads aren't even there. There's like no dads around. That's
probably why the mom gets into that because she's so bored.
The mom's like, it's like they're fucking, whatever. I can judge them all day. But, so, I was doing ballet. I was working ballet. So we had to run certain points. So I was in charge of getting people into taxis because the taxis, people were needing taxis like crazy. And while other guys were like running cars and getting cars and all that stuff. So I was in charge of like setting people up with taxi. I'm like, taxi, And then one of my guys radioed me. He goes, hey, this lady needs a taxi over here. I'm sending her your way. I'm like, okay, cool. Now there's a line of people waiting for a taxi.
Okay.
Right? She walks up with her child and she goes, I put people in a taxi. And she goes, hey, what are you doing? And I said, excuse me? She was like, that's my taxi. And I go, no, it's not. I was like, it's their taxi. She was like, no, that's my taxi. I told that gentleman over there that I need a taxi, and he said he was going to tell you to give me a taxi. I go, yeah, there's a line for people to get in a taxi. You got to get in the line. I'm going to get you a taxi, but you got to wait in the line. And then she just was like, I can't believe this. Like, what? Like, why are you like doing this to me? I go, yeah. She was like, why are you making this so difficult? Why are you doing this to me? Like, almost like, why are you punishing me? Right? Mm-hmm. And I looked at her and I said, lady, what do I get out of not putting you in a taxi?
Yeah.
Tell me what I gain.
Oh, I wish you could have have seen her face.
I was like, I'm not trying to not like. I'm not over here to try to not put you in a taxi.
You think everyone's against you?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not against you. I said, I know it's late. You got your daughter here. You guys been going around, moving around all day. I know, you know, and I want you guys to get back to your hotel safe and sound. I'm not trying to not put you in a taxi. There's just a line of people waiting for a taxi. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get all, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah. I was like, hey, it's cool. I get it. And then there was this couple. They were just there. They weren't part of the convention. They were just waiting for line for a taxi. And they were like, she can have our taxi.
Aww.
You see?
When everyone does good happens.
And I was like, but the fact that I was like, I don't gain anything by not putting you in a taxi.
No.
And sometimes you just have to let people know that. I go, what do I gain?
That's a good way to turn it.
Yeah.
Just so her eyes could be open to whatever she was. The problem is people think things that are existing in their head that other people are thinking that are so far from anything that's going on.
Yeah. Also, like, I don't know. There's no opportunity with me being a dickhead.
No.
You know, I've had people say that twice though. The punishing thing. One time our valet lot was full, but the self parking wasn't. Mm-hmm. And this dude, he was a little late for this convention or whatever that was going on, and he pulled up to the valet. He goes, "Hey, I like the valet." And I said, "Unfortunately, we are full, but the self parking just right here, and then you can just go in this way, and you'll get right up to your convention." He goes, "Why are you punishing me?" I said, "Sir," I said, "Here's the thing, I do valet." I do valet. I was like, first of all, I don't have that kind of power. Mm-hmm. And I was like, guess what? If you don't valet, I don't make any money. So I was like, what do you?
Another eye-opening question to turn it to see what he's creating.
And then he was like, all right, where's the self-parking? I was like, just right over there. You know, like, it's crazy how people think that way, though.
It's a bad muscle that most of the majority of people have created.
Majority of people have that. To think that someone at some fucking job that they're working their ass off and working crazy hours for shit pay is just always against you. Now, listen, the DMV is a little different.
That's an exception to the rule.
DMV is a little different. You go into the DMV, they're just like...
But that's part of their job.
That's part of their job.
That's in the title.
I guess they have to be a little aggressive. Mm. But for valet, I don't make tips. If I say we're full, I don't make any tips. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'll make tips off the cars that are already there, but like, I'll take every car if I want to make like a bunch of tips. But I physically can't park your car.
You telling him the self parking lot is you just being nice. Wow, shit.
And that was fucking crazy about people. Mm-hmm. That their brain goes to there to where it's like. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people that are shitty workers where you're just like.
I was thinking that too when you were saying that, because waiting tables, knowing all of the things that other waiters would say about tables and how they were very malicious a lot of the times because their misery.
Meaning the waiters?
The wait staff. Would be very.
Shout out to Chili's, by the way. You better say where you worked.
I was a chili head. Got me through college and got me to LA. You got a pin of how many years you worked at Chili's just to.
That would be.
And I took it and I went.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You just kind of.
Yeah. Welcome to Chili's. So good times though.
Yeah.
Grateful.
Yeah. Grateful.
Grateful. So grateful.
Always grateful.
Of where it got me. But sometimes knowing what goes on in the server's head does get me paranoid. Not that I would ever act to it like those people acted, but.
Where they would just be like, that table's a little tough.
Or do they just shit talk like crazy? Because most servers are so angry, miserable.
But it's also like, I don't understand. It's like, how?
I think it's because they're not making the changes to get themselves out of that position too. So there's anger coming from everything.
Yeah. My thing was always like, I chose this job. My thing is always this. I've always thought this. if you just kick ass at the job, you'll always have a kick ass work. You kick ass at the thing that you don't want to do, but it's helping you for the time being, and you're doing it really good. You'll do really good at the shit you actually want to fucking do.
Yeah. It's a good habit to build in anything.
Like, I took pride in being like a great valet bellman. I took fucking pride in that. I knew it wasn't the longevity for me, but I was just like, I take pride in like helping customers, and I always wanted to make people feel good whenever they come to stay at the hotel. I loved working in hotels.
I think it'd be cool.
It was like my fucking favorite thing. Seriously. It was just dope. Like in, the last 2 hotels ago that I worked at, no, not the last one, the one before or whatever. Like it was dope. We just like, and most of the guys I worked with, we all were just like that. And it's cool because like most of the guys I worked with like have moved on.
That's good to see.
In their lives, and they do dope shit.
There's a job to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
You have to little leaping pads.
Yeah, it's just like have fun and make the best of it. And I promise you, when the timing is right and you're able to quit it, you'll be like, fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you'll appreciate that you made the best of that. So it makes me want to punch people in the face sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Just like, man, just have fun with the job.
Because then they bring down, that's the thing, the people I was talking about. I obviously didn't mean all waiters are like that, but they, as in the ones that are bitchy and angry.
They, because that's their pronoun?
Yeah, bitchy and angry. Oh, bitchy / angry.
/ angry, okay.
They, bitchy / angry, just made it harder for everybody else. Mm-hmm. Because then you feel dumb for being happy for some reason, because you're like, wait, should I not be happy right now?
It was like, I mean, yeah, the pay was like not the greatest, but we also made the best of it. Like we worked our ass off for the tips that we made or whatever. But there was never a morning, and I would work the 6 a.m. shift. There was never a fucking morning where I woke up and it was like,
that's early too.
And that's a great feeling to wake up and like go to a job that obviously is not the job you necessarily want to do. And you have bigger things that you want to do. But to wake up and go and fucking go in there happy.
That's amazing. Yeah. Not many people have that feeling going into work.
Granted, I did try to fight someone on the drive one day, right in front of the hotel.
Why?
It was an Uber driver. He put his hand in my face.
Like right there?
Yeah. Nah, I was just like, who the fuck you think you are? It was one of the funniest moments ever.
Man.
Because I was trying to help him locate, like, okay, so that was the thing about being a valet. Like, you're in charge of the drive. You got to keep the flow of traffic going. And so whenever Ubers pulled up, we would always help them find who they were looking for. Mm-hmm. And dude pulled up, and I, was just like, okay, what's the name of the person that you're looking for? So I can, if they're in the lobby, I can go get them like, hey, your Uber's here. Mm-hmm. Just trying to make the transition easier, right? Trying to make that fucking
smooth
or transaction, whatever the fuck
sailing.
It is. This dude, I was like, who's what's the name of the people that you're looking for? And he fucking goes, get out of my face. So who the fuck? I was like, you fucking put your hand in my face for?
Yeah.
I was like, I'll snatch you out this goddamn Honda right now, homie. And he was like, oh my God, is this how you talk to people? I said, this is how I talk to bitches, homie, because you're being one right now. And then fucking all hell broke loose. And then everybody, like all the guys that I was working with, like saw what was going on. And then my manager came up. Shout out to Nate. He came up and was like, whoa, what's going on? He was like trying to hold me back or whatever. And the dude ended up like speeding off the drive and shit. And he never picked up his guest or whatever. But I was just like, bro, I'll fucking snatch you out this goddamn car.
Look at the progress you've made from back then to how you handled it.
Man, that was like a year ago. I was kidding. No.
That was yesterday.
I secretly work out.
Oops.
No.
Please cut that part.
No, when was it? It was like 2016 or something like that. But yeah, I was just fucking heated. I was like, and that was the thing. I was the guy that never got heated. I was always like pretty.
He just got you.
And then it was just the fucking.
It's a lot when someone's
get out of
in
my
your
face. And I was like. I literally was about to grab the dude's throat. Like, don't you put your motherfucking
I kind of love it though.
I know. I was fucking.
Isn't it?
I honestly wish I did grab him. That's the one thing I regret about, and I don't have no regrets. But the fact that I just not just fucking.
Isn't it weird when you react so quickly and you think, my mom, my brother, and I, we went on a cruise and they dropped us off at an island that we should have stayed on the boat. I don't remember where it was, but you know, you get off and you're like, this doesn't seem safe. I think it was Mexico. Really? You're missing nothing.
Okay. Shouts out.
And we get off and the guy tries scamming my mom. We had to take a shuttle to get into the city. She hands him a $50 and he hands her back like $10 and tried saying that she handed him a $20. But I watched her hand whatever the amount was and watched her lie and watched her say this. And it just sometimes it just hits your rage. My face turned red. I took all of the cash he had from all of the other people waiting in line and I threw it in the air. And I said, now give my mom her money back. In Mexico. And then
what did he say?
I think I just went blank. I don't know.
You kind of blacked out.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we grabbed her money and we said, we're not going to the island. And we went back to the cruise ship.
Wow.
But I was so red and just did it.
Yeah, because it's like annoying. It's like, hey, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Just don't do that.
It's so frustrating.
You know what people don't realize? It costs nothing to just be a good person.
We've talked about that. It's free. Yeah. We've talked about that before.
Yeah, it costs a lot to be a dickhead and just shitty person. It costs a lot. If you're just fucking good,
it's a great deal.
Yeah. It's like, hey, just go home, fix your shit. Mm-hmm. Fix whatever you got going on in this fucking soul. Just do that, please. Fucking whatever you got going on in your soul that's fucking making you wah, wah, wah to the rest of the fucking world. Just go fix it.
A lot of people
just do everyone not even do everyone a service. Do yourself a fucking service, and just go fix your fucking.
A lot of people have why me syndrome.
Yeah, why me? It happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, we should get into your miserable moments.
I was so miserable that day. I almost grabbed that Uber driver.
See, that would be a good one.
I wasn't miserable. I was fucking happy that I fucking yelled at him. Listen, sometimes a person just needs a good fucking, and like I said, when I said I wanted to fucking grab him by his neck, I wasn't gonna squeeze.
I was gonna tickle.
I was just gonna like and let him know, like,
just give him a boner.
Yeah,
just hard enough where he gets hard.
He's just like, hey, oh, what? No, I want you to do all that.
Imagine if you choked him out and he had like, a boner.
He's like, oh, baby.
Oh, I would pay for that to happen to just watch your face.
Marry me.
Like, this dude has more issues than I thought.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, sometimes people just need a good, and that's it. You don't need to like stomp them out. You don't need to just give them
just a little bit. A little flick on the neck.
A little flick on the neck.
Oh, I hated when people would do that in high school.
Yeah. What, flick?
Flick your neck?
Yeah. I have a pretty hard flick, but I also have like really long fingers.
Yeah.
I fucking, like, I don't, like, I guess it, yeah. My hands are big, but my fingers are like fucking weirdly long. It's like weird for the guitar too.
That's good, right? Or it makes it harder?
I mean, in certain ways.
Because you could wrap around easier.
Yeah, all that, but like it's just like weird and for playing certain things it is.
I licked my lips and then I thought, does that look weird on the camera? I made it more weird. All right, your miserable moment.
Damn. That I turned into a joke? Is that what you said? Did you intro that?
No, I should do that. So,
yeah, I cut your intro, my bad.
No. So, Misery Loves Mandy, a mostly happy podcast with Shapel Lacey.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even do an intro.
I usually don't. Read it. Read the person's name.
Yeah, just read the name there.
Just read the name.
Hey, listen, all the information is there. You don't need an intro. You'll see it.
You'll see it.
Misery Loves Mandy with Shapel Lacey.
Yeah.
And then you were like, because some people were like, who's Who's this person on the? No, read the name.
You see it.
Read the name.
It's up to you if you want to see it.
Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, you have the option to see. Look for it.
If you're blind, I apologize. Shapel Lacey. Now I feel bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I retire? I think I might get canceled. I'm gonna piss myself again.
What happened?
I said I'm gonna piss myself still.
Oh, you better not. Misery moment.
Oh yeah. So my favorite thing about comedy is that we turn miserable moments into jokes. It's such a great thing that we get to do.
Oh, that's easy.
It's easy.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, misery moment. Yeah,
but some moments instantly work as a joke. Some you have to work on, try. Some just, when it happens, this is not going to be a joke. Mm-hmm. This is just a straight up miserable moment. So let's start with a moment that you didn't make into a joke, and we'll end with one that you did. That's one of your favorites.
A moment that I didn't make into a joke? That was a misery moment?
Do you have one, or one that you tried and just didn't really work that well?
No, because I'll commit to those hoes.
Or then just do one that you really liked. Or
the one about my abusive stepfather.
I was thinking about that.
That's like my favorite one.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to fucking grow that joke even more.
So then let's talk about that. When that happened, you were too young to think this is going to be a joke.
I didn't even think about comedy.
That's what I mean. That was not even a thought.
Oh, yeah. No. That's why it's my favorite. The fact that I could turn it into a joke. That's like the best part of that fucking shit. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, I fucking did that. It's such a fucking accomplishment to me.
When did you?
And I don't really fucking, boast about much, but like that's like a moment that I'm actually really proud of.
When you get punched for the yams.
Oh yeah, it's how punch over the yams.
I die. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. It's so good.
Because it's so random. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just love that I can talk about that so comfortably and like in a fun way. Like, I don't want to do it in like a fucking, like, I don't want to do it in a way that like I'm upset. I don't want to do it in a way that's like fucking, I want to have the most fun with it that I can.
Yeah, it's not uncomfortable.
Yes, I want to have all the fucking fun with it. That's what that joke means to me. It's like, no, I'm going to make this one of the most fun fucking jokes ever. And I keep like expanding more and more and more on it. And it'll definitely be one like when it eventually comes time to like filming a special that I'm like, yes, this fucking joke is going on there.
It should definitely be on there.
Because like it's like, when you think about shit in life, especially when you get to the point that I've gotten to, it's like, why not? Why the fuck not? You're doing so well mentally and my soul is fucking happy, and I've been able to keep up with keeping my soul happy to where it's like, why the fuck not? Why couldn't I talk about that? And
that's a good one. That is to speak for other people who have been through that. Because some are personal to you, but that one.
But here's the thing, like, that's the thing I went through. Someone went through some shit with the same kind of energy. It was just a different situation. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah, fucking, that's how I feel about shit now. I'm like, I'm sick of this fucking, for me personally. I'm sick of this shit where it's like, I got to hang on to this fucking bad moment in a way to where it just fucking makes me, it'll be a thing that if I think about it, it'll make me upset. I fucking hate it. Because
it's not going anywhere then.
It's not going anywhere. I'm not doing this shit anymore to where like a situation, whatever, I just think I've worked too fucking hard to get to this dope point in my life. And I'm like, I'm sick of like fucking, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not fucking holding on to shit in a way. I just don't fucking care. Like, cause there's bigger meanings to life. Like I said, I feel accomplished that I fucking turned that joke or that situation into a fucking joke.
You could have easily not ever talked about that again.
Exactly.
Or pretended like it never happened.
Just let it be a fucking burden for the rest of my life. Like already did that. Most of my life, it was a fucking burden.
You lived it.
I lived it. So now I'm like, I'm bored. I'm bored of this fucking burden. Like, I'm not doing this shit anymore to where I'm like, I have to let this eat my soul.
No.
It's fucking annoying.
But the best part now.
But like, it's taking me a while to figure that out.
A lot of journaling.
A lot of journaling.
He journals every day.
A lot of journaling, a lot of fucking self-reflection, all this shit. But I swear, anyone else that's listening, once you get to that point, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm sick of this shit being a fucking burden. Mm-hmm. I'm sick of it. So it's like, I'm just, because there's nothing I can fucking do.
No, it's not you can't go back in time.
There's nothing I can do to the situation that already happened. I mean, there's things I could do. Yeah, turn it into a fucking joke.
That's what I was going to say. You're doing the best thing you could do with it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And I don't want it to, and I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to fucking, I don't want to go after my stepfather. I don't want to fucking make him feel bad or anything. I just don't care. Mm-hmm. The energy I'm using towards it now feels way better than what I used to have. Mm-hmm. The energy I had before. Yeah, because at one point I was like that. I was fucking, just all about like, fuck that dude. Like, it's just so aggressive.
Who wouldn't be going through it?
Naturally. But there's another perspective. There's another way to fucking look at it. Mm-hmm. Like, what fuck?
That's the whole other thing. So there's the miserable moments now as a comedian that happen, and you instantly think, can I make this as a joke? Because you're like, I'm miserable right now. Can I get something out of it, kind of?
Yeah.
Or then there's looking back on our lives and being like, okay.
What I love about the joke is that I don't shit on them.
Not at all.
Right?
And you make yourself clear that I'm fine. Don't feel bad for me. So no one, because audiences get so uncomfortable so easily.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all writing this shit with me. Ride it with me.
Yeah.
Because not like fuck y'all, because I need y'all to come to my shows. But
he didn't mean that.
I didn't mean it like that. Tickets at ShapelLacey.com.
In case you can't see it, it's down there too.
Down there too. Yeah. But yeah, I love that I don't talk shit about them. I love that I don't I just make fun of the whole situation. Like, I'm not, it's like, fuck it.
It's a fun and it's a mature way of going about it.
Yeah.
Because you can feel when things are coming from the wrong place. Some people like that kind of comedy where it's like just evil is the best way I could say it, but I don't like that. Yeah. You don't portray that.
Yeah,
Love is tight.
Yeah, like there's so many ways to go about that. You can go about it with anger, or you can go about it in a way where it kind of sounds like a TED talk, but like, I don't fucking want to do it that way. I want to do it the way to where it's like, this is a fucking joke.
That's what I was going to say. So many times you're like, oh, this isn't funny, but not that it's not funny, like they're doing a bad job telling the joke. They're not telling a joke.
Yeah, they're not telling a joke.
There's no joke.
There's no joke. You're just upset.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? And that was the thing with that joke when I first started doing it. Because it's a hard joke. That's not an easy... No. And I still don't have it to where I want it.
It'll get there. It's really good how it is now.
Because it's a tough joke, and there's so much to learn. And like, yes, it's one of the toughest jokes that I've ever had to really dig into to create. And I just can't wait to see where I fucking really get it and take it to, because like I said, I'm holding on to it. And like I said, when I first started doing the joke, when I first started talking about it, I did sound mad on stage. Like, I was like, oh, I'm still upset.
Which you completely change how the audience reacts to that.
Because if you sound upset, then they're like...
It sounds like you're just going through a therapy session.
Yeah, it really does. And it's awkward. And it's like, there's nothing that there's nothing they can take home with it other than wow, that part was just really uncomfortable. And that's usually what they remember too. Yep. Because that's such a strong feeling to feel. Or just and not in a way because there's a lot of uncomfortable jokes, but that one's so personal. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. To where it's and it's weird because they're rooting for you in a sense, and they're but then when you don't get there, they're just oh God. They can feel it. Mm-hmm. And trust me, I've had to walk through that. It's tough. But like I said, that's probably one of the jokes that's a miserable moment that I'm fuck that. That's a great one. Yeah. It's my favorite one. And I'm finding a lot more.
And we're very grateful to be able to do that.
Yeah, I know. That's the power of comedy. It's like, damn, you took that situation and was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm ready, motherfuckers.
He's ready. Yeah, well, shit. I think we did it.
Yeah, that was good.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Didn't get too hot yet?
No.
Squirrel's still here?
I'm feeling it.
It's coming.
Yeah, it really is. I'm like, man, you got any water?
Yeah. I'm like, you didn't get hot yet? And then I turn to you.
Is there water left in the world? Is there? All right.
You're just drenched in sweat.
Yeah, I'm just like, damn, that's cool. Yeah.
I'm definitely ready to take
Any
this
more questions,
layer off.
Mandy? You got any more questions?
Yeah, actually, I have like 20 more.
I know. Damn, I'm sweating.
Well, thank you for coming to my hot box.
No, yes. Thanks for having me.
And that's birdie.
Yeah, and you know they got iPhones now, so.
Oh, did you not hear it ring?
They got iPhones now.
Don't think they can. Sometimes the phone rings.
Oh, they can't see it?
That tripod they can't. Before they could.
Oh, okay.
I can't figure out the
When
tilt.
she upgrades all of this, you'll be able to see it consistently.
Yes.
So just give her some time.
Oh my God, it's ringing.
I feel like I'm on the fucking PBS network. She said it's ringing like it's fucking like I'm a little kid.
Ring,
oh my God, it's ringing.
Ring,
Who's on the phone?
Ring, ring. This is your Uber driver.
And then it's a fucking stuffed animal dinosaur.
Yeah.
What was that thing's name? Barney. Yeah.
Barney turned out to be a perv.
Really?